We're here this evening to announce a special announcement for the fire service and first responders of all of Schuylkill County, including the police and EMS. Due to the cancellation of our 66th annual Schuylkill County Volunteer Firefighters Association Convention, the fire service of Schuylkill County would not be able to memorialize our line of duty deaths that are remembered and reflect upon each year. This has been a tradition that's been honored and respected since the inception of the Schuylkill County Volunteer Firefighters Association Convention, and this year should not be any exception. Like always, the fire service of Schuylkill County overcomes every obstacle thrown at us, and COVID-19 is just one of those obstacles. Through the cooperation of Reverend Crawford, the Schuylkill County Commissioners, Ringtown Valley Fire and Rescue Company, the Pottsville Fire Department, the Pottsville Area School District, the Schuylkill County Department of Public Safety, the Schuylkill County EMS partners, Schuylkill County Police partners, Schuylkill County Fire Chiefs Association, and our own Schuylkill County Volunteer Firefighter Association, this year's 66-year tradition will continue on. On Sunday evening, August 30th, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., all willing fire companies, police, and EMS may participate in staging of their apparatus at Mart's Hall in Pottsville City. From 6 to 7 p.m., the memorial procession will leave Mart's Hall, proceed through the Pottsville City under the arches in Center Street, and continue to Nativity BVM High School with Ringtown Valley Fire and Rescue leading the procession. During this procession, Reverend Crawford, Monsignor Connor, and Monsignor William Glosser will conduct the service over a later specified Schuylkill County Ops channel from the Schuylkill County Emergency Operations Center. This will allow all first responders to listen to this year's memorial service via radio from their home or vehicle. There will be other faith leaders from throughout Schuylkill County participating in the service as well, and their names will be announced during the memorial service. As president, I would like to thank everyone who helped to make this memorial service parade a reality for all of the Schuylkill County volunteer fire companies as well as other emergency services. It's been a monumental task to bring the service together while still maintaining the COVID-19 guidelines that we all must remember to follow. Even though it's not what we as fire service are accustomed to, I hope all fire companies can participate by sending at least one piece of fire apparatus to show our support and solidarity of how important the annual memorial service is. Ringtown Valley Fire and Rescue showed the initiative to host this year's Schuylkill County Volunteer Firefighters Convention, and because of COVID-19, it was canceled. Like always, we support the host company throughout the week at all their convention festivities. This year, in lieu of the convention, Ringtown Valley Fire and Rescue will still be bringing their cases of glasses to hand out as fundraisers to help support their effort. While staging at Mart's Hall, please allow one member to go and collect the glasses to take home and sell to your local fire companies. Thank you.
Mike,
All right.
why don't you have Mike, Chief Combs, say something as far as with the
I'm Chief Michael Combs. I'm with the Minersville and Cass Police Departments, but I'm the president of the Schuylkill County Chiefs of Police Association. And we want to give thanks to the Firefighters Association for this opportunity. I think it brings all EMS personnel, ambulance, fire, and police together. And that's a good thing because each one of these people are out there every day putting their lives on the line, and especially in today's environment that isn't recognized. And we appreciate the fire department inviting us to be a participant in this parade. Thank you.
how about Ringtown also? You guys
Ringtown Valley.
Ringtown Valley.
I just want to thank the commissioners and the association through the process. We were uncertain what was going to happen, and when we canceled it, they came up with this plan to help us defray some of the cost by, selling mugs and helping us sell mugs, and this will help defray the cost of about $15,000 of what we have invested. So once again, we want to thank the association, the commissioners.
I want to say, although we couldn't have this convention this year, this is a nice opportunity to remember our fallen firefighters and our fallen EMS people that do serve our county. The keyword is volunteers. Mr. Hess always talks about volunteers. If we had to pay for this with tax money or with our finances, it would never happen. So all the hours these folks put in, they're always there. I personally had a brain bin fire years ago, and the fire company was there on the spot and took care of me, protected my equipment, protected my family, protected my property. So can't say enough about what they do every day of the week, and they're away from their families. We went out to Ringtown to talk about the situation. The girls were out on a fire call from a burning vehicle, so it just tells you what the dedication they have, and it's great to have this opportunity, even though we couldn't have the convention, have an opportunity to honor the folks that support us all the time, so thank you.
Yes, this is again a great tradition to carry on, the memorial service, and again it's a shame of the COVID-19, and again the firemen and EMS and all the responders, their number one thing is public safety, and that's what they put first. Naturally they would have loved to have the convention and to have it that day, but it's also nice to remember the past and the people that came before to build these companies up all across the county and that have gone to a better place in heaven and so forth. But it's nice to recognize those folks that put their toil and hard work and everything to bring where the fire service is in Schuylkill County. And again, I hope everyone will join them. And after COVID and even before COVID, hopefully that you can reach out to your local fire department and give them a little bit that you can, maybe as a donation or whatever. Would be a great novelty to do. So again, I think this is a great idea, and to support everyone. Thank you.
Very good.
When we talk about pride, we talk about our first responders in Schuylkill County. We talk about our police. We talk about our firefighters. We talk about our emergency medical workers. We talk about our mental health workers that are dealing on a daily basis to keep us safe, to keep us healthy, to take us to that next level. So again, it's great to see the pride of Schuylkill County, because one of the things about Schuylkill County, especially with what's going on nationwide, with police being attacked, with our emergency workers just not being respected, I think this shows what Schuylkill County is about, that we really care about those first responders, and we want to make sure that we have a service that is there for them to show them how much we appreciate them. So again, it's a silent service, it's a remembrance service of those who've fallen in line of duty, but it's also saying prayers for those who are currently subjected to doing their jobs. And it's unfortunate that sometimes they're subjected from that standpoint, but they are here, they're our neighbors, they're here to help us. Again, we're looking forward to Sunday night, and again, I'll say thank you again to Ringtown Valley for stepping up to do this Firemen's Convention this year. They're a great group of people. I thank the Volunteer Firefighters Association, and I know Scott will probably say something, but our 911 Center and what our 911 Center staff does on a daily basis to make sure that we're all safe. Again, God bless you all.
None of this would be possible if we didn't have the cooperation of the city of Pottsville. So Jim Mustician is the fire chief. He can tell you a little bit what's going to happen on Sunday and how our procession will lead.
I want to thank, and everybody's a lot of thank yous, but thank you to the commissioners and thanks for the Volunteer Association, especially Ringtown, because people don't know what a municipality or a couple fire companies go through to put this on. And there's some broken hearts at the time when we had to postpone this, and we understand that. But the memorial service means a whole lot more than the convention, the parade, the trucks. The memorial service taking care of our own is what we need to do. And having the police and EMS involved with it this year is a special event. It's really nice that it'll happen. We're going to form at Mart's Hall at 5 o'clock, as Dave said. From 5 to 6, kind of get everything lined up. Ringtown's going to have some of their mugs for sale. And again, we want to use COVID-19, all the precautions we can. Please wear your mask. If the apparatus are coming, have one person go up and purchase the mugs. We try to do the best we can to be safe. 6 o'clock, we're going to leave Mart's Hall, come down here to Laurel Street to Center to Newidgeon, across 61 up to Wolf Street up to Nativity High School, where we will have a couple of the reverends and ministers to bless our apparatus as they go by at Nativity High School, and that will take care of it. During the service, that's going to be announced over on the Ops channel, so it's going to be a very special night.
We had the opportunity to talk about this right after we did the cancellation in Ringtown, Reverend Crawford came up with the idea to how to do it virtual, and we had some comments between a couple of us how we could do it through our 911 center. Scott Crater is in charge of the 911 center, the communication side, and he'll try to explain to you a little bit of how we're going to do the service and make it viable for everybody throughout Schuylkill County.
Well, first of all, it's an honor to be with all of these people here. We're in the background and we like to stay in the background, but what we'll do is we'll just supply the location so the clergy can do the announcement and provide the ops channel. As long as there's nothing going on, and we should be okay because we have several channels for the operation. So that's our little piece of the world, and we're just honored to be able to be part of it. Thank you.
And Scott, one thing to add, we will do a live Facebook. And we'll let Scott know, and they'll announce it for all the fire companies where they can watch it live. I forgot about that, but that's set
And
up.
also the community, so they can
Yep,
see
so
it.
the community. So one of the maybe Schuylkill Haven Fire Department will do it on their Facebook. I'm not sure, but that's set up. That's ready to go.
Very good.